Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome to Chris is Talking, and this is my weekly anime review for Drifters, and this is for episode number 7. Now, if you are new to my channel, do subscribe as I make regular anime, manga reviews, reactions, all that good stuff, as well as other reaction and reviews for things like trailers and YouTube stuff. So it'd be cool to see you guys join me on my journey, as I do them very regularly, and you won't be disappointed, hopefully. Anyways, I also like to say welcome to the new subscribers, as we've almost doubled up in the past couple of weeks. We've doubled up in the amount of subscribers I've made this whole past 7, 8 months, which is kind of sad, but at the same time, which is like so fucking exciting. And I'm so happy to see you guys join me. Thanks for the views, thanks for the subscribers, thanks for the likes. Keep at it. It's yeah, this is something. This is like one of my my personal hobbies. Like I actually enjoy doing this. I finish work, I do my 40, 50 hours a week, and I'm like, let me do my videos. It's really important to me. So I just want to thank you guys. You're really important to me. And let's just go to the review. This episode was kind of nuts, it was actually kind of nuts to think that my research into who these characters are was going to take me somewhere so dark and deep. And it kind of shows Drifters kind of did their research. And like, one thing is, I wasn't really good at history growing up. So like, and plus I was all over the place. I didn't really think of history. I was super busy bloody doing handstands and do my dancing and stuff. And I was just kind of like, you know what, quite ignorant to history, especially quite a lot of history around the world. So it's things like this which kind of bring in brings in historical figures and kind of makes me wonder, like, who are these people that are like, why are they being portrayed like this? What's going on? For example, Gilda Ray. I was like, what the fuck is going on with this guy? Like, why is he so OP? I thought like he maybe was gonna be like a Frankenstein kind of person, but I thought, nah, that wasn't really like a real story. That was wasn't that like non-fiction? So I'm like, or fiction? I don't know what the difference is. But basically, wasn't I don't think that was like a character that they can use for this series. So when I actually looked into who this person was, and boy, when Gilda Ray said at the end, "I will meet you in hell first," you don't know. You do not understand. Like, do your research. Don't just type in Gilda Ray on just type in Gilda Ray on Google. I dare you. Watch what the second thing is. It's just some fucked up thing. Gilda Ray did some nasty shit, from like abusing children to murdering children to child snatching and some other crazy kind of madnesses, whilst also being at the forefront of like the army and protecting his country and stuff. It's kind of like, what the fuck? And it wasn't like it was like a it was, oh, he might have done it or whatever. No, he came forward and confessed about it. It's like, you don't know how many children he snatched and killed. It's fucked. So yeah, that I wasn't expecting that. That was pretty nuts. So Gilda Ray, he was actually facing Yoichi, and this was a kind of nuts fight because he had like his spear thing. He was going in, like he was super strong. Every slash he did was straight up taking down everything in its pathway. So it was interesting to see how Yoichi was going to fight in the situation. I also like how it wasn't like favoritism. It wasn't like a normal shonen where you know Yoichi's going to be fine. A part of me thought, you know what, these are our main characters. It's only episode 6. They're going to be fine. Nothing's going to happen. It's going to be fine. Raw. Yoichi went in at first. If Gilda Ray wasn't on some immortal fucking shit, taking shots to the eye, to the body, being blown to pieces by fucking machine guns and shit, and still crawling, that just shows, yeah, there's something fucked with him. Like, if that wasn't how Gilda Ray was, Yoichi would have done a while ago. As Yoichi explained, he hit loads of vital parts of his body, so it's kind of like, why are you not dead? That was kind of nuts. Talking about Yoichi, I'm certain we saw loads of scenes of Yoichi's brother, who was kind of like talking and mentioning, kind of showing us the same thoughts as Yoichi from the outside. And it's like, oh, rah, like you're Yoichi's brother. So the same person who was in episode 1 or 2. Let me know in the comment box down below, like just to confirm which one it is. I'm just gonna move on from that. But yeah, so Yoichi versus Gilda Ray, amazing fight. I liked it. Animation was pretty cool. Kind of dark, but I liked it. It kind of gave us that kind of like that proper sense of like seriousness. It was kind of fun, and they were so different as well. Like Yoichi's so nimble and bouncy and kind of like flying around and doing all the shots, and then Gilda Rose just kind of like one step slash, and I was like, bro, dude, this is crazy. So I liked that quite a bit. We didn't have that much characterization of Yoichi, but we did get to see a bit of Yoichi's older brother. So I thought that was kind of nice. We did get a little bit about Gilda Ray, but not too much. Most of the things about Gilda Ray I just said earlier was from my own research. We also got Toyahisa versus Joan. That was the part where I got the feels, man. I got the feels for Joan hard. I was like, wait, nah, man, I feel sorry for you now. What the fuck? You just came in burning everyone. Like, why do I feel sorry for you? This is crazy. Like, the writer of this is doing very, very well. I'm actually I'm enjoying this a lot. This has to be personally one of my favorite episodes thus far. What about you guys? Let me know what your favorite episode so far is, and why it's your favorite episode. Personally, this is my favorite episode because it's the first episode where not only do we get action, character development, plot progression, as well as yeah, it's just all of those all at once in a good way, in a way where it's not too much. It's not too much in one of the others. It's just it's pretty much almost perfect for me. I gave it like an 8.5 because it was great. I literally could have watched. This could have been double the time. Drifters episode 7 could have been around 40 minutes, like one of those bloody Fate Stay episode 1 and 2 kind of Fate Zeros, those kind of series when they're like 40 minutes. I would have just enjoyed it because it was like, yeah, this is pretty nice. I would have enjoyed to have a bit more of Joan of Arc, but obviously then they wouldn't have been that balanced out. Joan's flashback and background was nuts, man. To think that she got burnt to a stake and the way she saw all those humans just talking to her like she was dirt after everything that she did for them. No wonder why she became warped and twisted. And then her last thoughts were like, what the like, not what the fuck, but it was still like, what the hell? I was doing this for God, like this, that, this, that. I was like, raw, man. Literally right before she dies, it just opens up and then you see Easy just bowl through. I was like, raw, Easy, nah, like you're playing on the weakness, man. This is crazy. So yeah, that was like, I loved it. I loved that part of Joan. Like also I like the fact that Toyahisa even brought up the fact that, look, Joan's obviously not a skilled fighter, isn't an experienced fighter, and because of this I will be able to take his head, thus thinking Joan was a man. So like Toyahisa was like, cool, I'm gonna take your head. And even though he saw the fire and stuff, he didn't care. He was ready. Like, I know it's kind of crazy. This is like a slight reaction, but I do want to go in more about the detail. But yeah, like, yeah, Toyahisa versus Joan of Arc, crazy, was hype. But what I thought was cool as well is we also saw a bit of more of Toyahisa's mindset of how he fights on the battlefield, and he's not just a one-trick pony. He's not just a charge and a one slash kind of thing. He saw Illumini, basically a huge op-high chick from the Octoberist of the organization, like that lady. Like he saw her do the whole like kind of earthbending thing and bring up the wall, and he was like, oh, that's pretty sick. Like, what's that? You can do magic too, yeah? He saw that and like he realized, cool, if you can do 2 more of those from speaking, she told him she could do 2 more of those. He said, if you can do 2 more of those, cool. I want one behind me. And from that being said, from behind him, like Joan saw that and was like, why are you blocking your pathway? I've blocked the slides, like you're gonna die, what the hell? And a normal a trained fighter would have maybe tried to think, okay, I get it, you're probably gonna bounce off of this, off of that. And even I didn't get it because obviously I'm not a fighter, I talk a lot. So yeah, and then to see Toyahisa use the second one to push him off the wall and fly forward, I thought that was so sweet. Great animation there, great bit of mindset, great bit of characterization with, why am I wearing this hoodie? That's why I'm wearing this hoodie. Put this back up. Sorry, guys. Great bit of like a characterization, a mindset of like what's going on in his head and how he fights. I love that part of Toyahisa. Toyahisa is amazing right now, and he's carrying the story well. It's interesting to see Nobunaga not really fight that much. Like, to think he's a strategist. So I think he's one of those ones where he saw that Yoichi was kind of struggling a bit. I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to stick to the side because I don't actually have an answer. And to be honest, that's not always a bad thing. Some people think, oh, if you kind of watch from the sidelines and you don't throw yourself in, then you're a pussy or this or that. In this circumstance, like he was analyzing and assessing because he's a strategist. He's a sick strategist and he's pretty warped and twisted in his head, but he's a strategist. He's about thinking first and then going into action. So once he was seeing Gilda Ray not actually die, it was like, why are you not dying? What the fuck? And that would also make you think as well, like, what the hell? All right, there were some comedy moments in this which I think were the best kind of comedy moments so far, because it wasn't like a comedy moment where the art changed and music changed and everything just changed and it was kind of like out of context of this episode. But I liked the part when at the beginning we see Joan say to Gilda Ray, oh, you can take that girly boy, talking about Yoichi. I was like, no! I actually laughed out loud. It was too much. I was like, this is hilarious, but not in a way where it's like, this is a joke laugh. So I thought that was nice. And we also got the part when Toyahisa's like, are you a girl or boy? To Joan of Arc. And then like Joan got triggered. I was like, raw, Joan got triggered. Like, it was crazy. And that was also really nice as well. I'm liking that I feel like these episodes are getting better. I'm hoping next week's episode's as good. We did also get introduced to a new character. Who is it? Abe no Seimei, or what's the real name? Sorry, I have the name on Google, but the leader of the October's organization. So many O's in this. Leader of the October's organization. But like his real name came up. My computer's being slow. I can't be bothered to look at it anymore. But basically, yeah, he came up. What I'm thinking, guys, what do you think? I'm thinking that maybe after this, tonight or maybe tomorrow, because I don't have any reviews to do on Saturday, I might do a special Drifters video, not a review, but like a video about Drifters and the different characters that we've been introduced to and their backgrounds, because I'm guessing not all of us are going to know Japanese history and folktale that perfect, because I honestly don't. But obviously, if you're from Japan or you know a lot about that culture, all these characters that come up would have been like, oh, right, this is crazy. And yeah, you know what? I'll answer my question. I'm going to do it. Let me know whether you want it tonight or tomorrow down in the comment box down below. And like, who's your favorite character so far? One thing is, I like the fact that the October's organization are starting to realize that these drifters, the way they're thinking, isn't exactly like good guys. It's actually quite sinister and evil. But the thing is with the drifters is they can be nice. What's fucked is with the end, like you also see that even though they're like twisted and warped and fucked, like they still have some humanity in them. And it's like if Easy and like the other bad guys are kind of playing on the fact that these people who used to be human had these fucked things happen to them. Like Gilderoy, that's his own issue. Like you guys, that's fucked. That I'm telling you, that's fucked. I'm going to do a video for that just because I think it will give us a bit more information who these characters are, and yeah, it just seems to be it. Okay, this review seems long enough. Just want to say, I think this episode was quite, well, not quite good, was really good. I give it like an 8.5 out of 10. Really excited for next week's episode. What do you guys think? What's your favorite part of this episode? Who's your favorite character that got introduced? What do you think I missed out on talking about? And let's start the conversation down below. I'm going to have my phone with me. I'm going to start cooking some food, but I'll be replying to comment boxes, to the comments down below, and I'll be love to see that good stuff. Hopefully, do subscribe because I'd love to see you guys stick around and be there for my next review or just videos. Have a great day. Chris is talking.